Forget the cameras.
So this time we do have audio. Yes, we have audio. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. Game 2 of the epic game day, where we're going to be playing through my entire collection of games. That was the deal, yeah?
I'm on.
So alphabetical order, we're up to S. We're at Star Wars, the deck building game.
Taking off the manacles until we've actually finished.
Yeah, so welcome again to those of you. This is the second stream we've done today. For those of you that are just joining us for this one, or for those people who are watching it back afterwards, I am taking today off work in order to bring you as many playthroughs as I can fit in a day. None of these videos today are sponsored, which means A, we can make loads of rules mistakes and I don't have to worry about it. And B, we can give you our opinions on the game. So at the end of this video, we will be doing a round the table discussion and a quick review of it. So what is this game? This is Star Wars, the deck building game that came out either last year or the year before or the year before. I can't remember. And last year, Star Wars, the deck building game Clone Wars came out. This is a separate standalone pack, which is essentially the same game, but with a different setting, but it's the same game. But then I read that you can combine the two sets together and play a 4-player game, which I've never done. And I don't know whether anybody else has covered it or not. Now, have any of you played this game?
Nope.
Have any of you played Star Realms?
Yes.
Possibly.
It's very, very similar to Star Realms, which I hate. Absolute. There's very few games that I hate, and Star Realms I really, really dislike as a game. And yet I like this.
Because he's a massive Star Wars.
Because I'm a massive Star Wars nerd. Two reasons why I like this and I don't like Star Realms. It's Star Wars, rather than some random generic sci-fi. But there's a couple of rules tweaks, and those rules tweaks do make the game better, in my opinion. Now, it's been a while since I've played this, so I'm very, very rusty with the rules. But if you've played any kind of deck building games before, like Dominion, this goes right back to very basic deck building. You'll have a hand of cards. You use those cards to buy other cards. If you don't use all of your cards, you discard them at the end of your turn. Once you've bought a card, it's yours, it's part of your deck. So, one of the things in this game which is part of the game is that if you spend all of your resources and buy this massive superstar destroyer, that's yours. It comes into play. If it gets destroyed, it just goes back into your deck. You can play it again for free. So the big thing with most deck building games compared to, say, CCGs or most other card games is there isn't a cost to play the card, there's a cost to buy the card. But once you've bought it, playing it is free. So it's not a problem if your entire fleet gets wiped out because they just go into your deck and you do it again. So I'm not sure how best to learn this and teach everybody because the 4-player rules are different. So I can't really teach you the 2-player game. Let's jump into the 4-player game and see what it tells us. Advanced game mode, optional games, 2v2. So multiplayer mode is a 2-on-2 battle for control of the galaxy that requires 2 copies of Star Wars the deck building game to play. Oh, which could be 2 copies of the same edition or 1 copy of each edition.
It'll be Chewbacca or Han Solo.
Brilliant.
I have no...
For all of the rules,
Rich, you think you're going to be the...
please go to the Fantasy Flight Games website. Right, okay, so I wasn't expecting that, but off we go. We are off to the Fantasy Flight Games website, where hopefully we will find the rules of how to play. FlightGames.com. Yeah, if this was a sponsored video and I go, oh, wait a minute, the rules of the game are not in the box. Yeah, I would have prepared more. So, it is Star Wars. It is Star Wars deck building game. And where would it be? Rules? 2 versus 2. That's the multiplayer rules. So these were released in August 2024. So I think that's when this came out. So it can be played by 4 players in a special 2v2 multiplayer mode using 2 copies of the game. Right. So seat the 2 teams opposite from each other so that each player is seated next to their teammate and across the table from the opponent. Does anybody have any strong preferences? I mean, you said rebel scum earlier.
Yep.
So are we going to be the Empire?
We will be the legitimate government.
We'll be the
Excellent.
So
we'll deal with the terrorist scum.
We'll be the good guys. Right, okay.
Peace and order.
Seat the 2 teams opposite from each other so that each player is seated next to their teammate and across the table from an opponent. Follow these steps to set up the game. Place the balance of the force track in the centre of the table. So we've got 2 of them.
Yep.
Because there's one, obviously, for each box set. But that is the balance of the force. Only 1 track is used in a multiplayer game. The track divides the play area into 2 smaller areas called regions.
Yeah.
Is that way? Okay.
You're
You're
red.
exactly.
You're the Empire.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Well, to be fair, looking at me on this one, the rebels are red on this one, and the empire's blue because we're the good guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Really?
it's that.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Winners write the history.
I mean, this is the easier one.
We'll go with that one,
Everyone
because we know
recognises
those.
everyone recognises the terrorist symbol and the order symbol. So,
Yeah, okay. So we'll go with that. Right. So this is a region, and that's a region. So we're dividing the map, the board, into two regions. Each region has one player from each team, right? The players in each region follow the standard setup rules for the 1v1 game, so that each region has its own galaxy deck, galaxy row, and outer rim pilot deck. So let's do that now. Let's set up the. Essentially, we're setting up a 1 versus 1
we'll
game.
pass that lot over to that side. You'll need your rebel troopers. I'll need my.
So are you going to be Empire, and I'll be? Are you going to be
We're Empire.
films 4 to 6, and I'm film 1 to 3?
Yeah.
Right. So we're Clone Warsing.
Okay, so is that
We're
that's these, I presume.
That's these ones.
yeah.
So you should have 10 cards there, which are from the
You've
original.
got an outer
trilogy.
rim pilot deck there.
Okay, so the two decks don't get
Correct.
together then.
Yes, I believe so.
And then
So
these.
you have your starter deck, which is 10 cards. So I've got the Separatists, you've got the Empire,
Yep.
you've got the
I've got the Republic.
Republic,
Start
and
cards, yeah.
You've got the rebels.
you got the Rebels.
Yeah.
We've got,
Okay.
we've got an outer rim deck.
You've got Outer Rim Pilots.
Yeah.
These are basically cards that anybody can buy.
Yep.
Okay. The cost is in the top left. So that is the cost to buy the card. What happens when you play the card is printed below it. So that needs to be somewhere nearby, but on camera. Okay. Right. So setup. We've done that.
That's right in here.
Choose your faction. Yeah, we've done that. Find the 5 Republic base cards and 5 Separatist base cards listed below. So you will need different ones. There is a longer game. We'll just play the short game today because of time and stuff like that. But these are the bases that you will need, and I'll read out the bases from here. If you want to read out the bases from there. So you need Rishi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rishi Sunak.
In here.
Anduin.
That's your
Hoth,
starting base.
Mon
Right.
Cala, Solus, and Yavin.
Anaxes,
Yeah.
Coruscant,
Yeah.
Camino,
Yeah.
and Ryloth.
There we go.
Okay. And I need
Yeah.
Xorn,
Yeah.
Dak,
Yeah.
Felucia,
Yeah.
Geonosis,
Yeah.
and Mygito.
There you go.
Okay. So the first one that I read out was the starting base.
So I presume these we don't need.
We don't use those.
Don't
We'll
need
use
those.
those when we're playing the full Galaxy game.
And Rishi was my starting. Wasn't
Right. We got them?
You should have a starting one of Dantooine, which is on top.
Not to nitpick. But why do they have 4 here and then Roman numerals?
I think I've
over
got
there?
these the wrong way
How
around.
are you?
No, we're blue.
Yeah, we're blue.
You're
Yeah,
blue.
You're red.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
So place your starting base face up
Yeah,
in front of you.
It says start the game. Yeah.
Which one
Right.
has all of
It's
them?
one that says start the game with this how it
Oh, okay.
Stack,
That's
stack the rest
what
of
I've
it.
got.
Order doesn't matter for the rest of them.
Place your other cards face down underneath.
We're going to need that.
These
in
need to be in
play,
any
are we?
order.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
We need-
Maybe put it here.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Separate the 10 starter cards. Yeah, that's your deck. Take the cards that match your chosen faction, shuffle them together. This is your player deck. And it tells you here what they are.
Shove them together, build, form your deck.
Oh right.
And then we need the 90 galaxy cards to make the galaxy deck.
That's it, all got to be shuffled.
They've been shuffled, so I'm going to shuffle them.
What are these ones?
Those are the outright. They're the chaff you can buy. to
Oh,
make
same
ones.
as what they've
Yeah,
got there,
They're
yeah.
exactly the same, just a different
Yeah.
picture.
Right. So once they've been shuffled, you want to deal 6 out into a row.
Oh, that's what's going to happen.
Can you pass me half? I'll shuffle
God,
half
good
here,
man.
and then we'll swap half and half
Yeah,
again.
lovely.
We may need to slide the deck off camera.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so I'm assuming only the Empire can buy specific Empire specifics. Only rebels can buy.
So
rebels.
we're supposed to turn some sideways. Orient Republic cards to face the Republic player. Well, this is right. Hang on. On your side, orient the Empire cards to face the Empire and the Rebel cards to face the Rebel. The neutral cards should be turned sideways, so that both players can read them.
Okay, so that's got the
Yeah.
different style of
There we
card.
go.
You can't buy them, I can't buy them. We can both utilise them.
Okay. Damage counters and resources. So the damage counters are purple, the resources are yellow, and I believe the white counter is used on that track
Only,
there.
only going to need one of them.
Brilliant. I'll do it. Nice one, sir. Thank you very much. Right.
Wheel shuffled?
We are. I'm just
Right, so once you've shuffled them, if you then sort them out by cost.
Right, here we go. 6, yeah?
Six of them here.
1,
So that's facing
Two,
me, it's facing me.
3.
They're all my cards,
Four.
thank you very much.
Well, this has not been very much.
Oh, look at
shuffled.
this. Who shuffled this?
Well, you're in trouble, aren't you?
Well,
buddy?
there you go.
I think that's probably.
Is there a rule for
that's
if
bad.
they're unbalanced reshuffle?
No. Awesome.
Well, to be fair, this feels about right.
Right.
No, there's actually doing lots of Chewbacca.
Damage
noises.
counters and resource. So unfold the balance of the force track. The other side is used for cross addition play explained on page 28. Oh, okay. So we're supposed to use that one because we're playing with different editions, two timelines fighting at the same time.
Okay.
See page 28. Is that right? Cross edition play. If you have the previous edition that includes the Rebel and Imperial factions, you can use them together. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, we'll use that one. Fine. Right. Okay, and then what you'll do is you'll draw 5 cards from your deck,
Rise of no one if that.
and that will be your hand of cards, which will keep secret. Right.
Your starting deck is 10. Your starting hand is going to be 5.
Back to the rule book. So, plays in each region follow the standard setup rules for 1 versus 1, so that we have our own galaxy deck, we have our own galaxy row, we have our own outer rim pilots. Each player has their own personal deck and base deck. Each player's personal deck is kept in their own region, separate from their teammates. The team's base decks are placed next to one another below the balance of the force track. I don't know what a base deck is. Oh, the base these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these are supposed to be placed.
So face down.
So face down next to each
The
other.
team's base decks are placed next to each other below the balance of the force track.
So I think-
Ours are next to each other, yours are next to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Teams.
we got them right then.
Oh, yeah, so everyone's supposed to be on the
Okay,
outside.
that's fine.
Yeah, like 5 bases that we can go for.
Randomly determine one team to go first by flipping a coin, rolling a die, or the right. Okay. So if you get yellow, you're going first. You're going
Yeah.
first, right.
Boards are strong in that.
Yeah.
The other team will start the game. Huzzah! It says, oh no, the other team will start the game with the force marker all the way to their side.
Perfect.
Wow.
The force is with us.
Oh, what?
But you get to go first.
Ah,
Right, choosing teams, cross edition teams. For those playing with copies from different editions, there are no set factions for each team. So Team A could be the Rebel and Republic, with Team B being Imperial and Separatists. For another example, if players had multiple copies of the original edition, yeah, okay, I think we're okay. Right, so in a 2v2 game, the play area is divided into 2 regions. Each region has a pair of opponents, a shared galaxy deck, galaxy row, and outer rim pilot deck. Only the players in a region can interact with the galaxy deck, galaxy row, and outer rim pilot deck. Cards cannot leave the region that they start in. An ability that refers to an opponent or an opponent's cards only refers to the opponent in the same region. This means that players cannot purchase or target cards in the other region's galaxy row, cannot discard cards from their opponent in the other region. So at the moment, it's just like 2 separate games.
Yeah.
The shared zone. So during setup, each player places their base deck next to their teammate's base deck at the centre of their side of the table. So that's here. That's fine. Cards in a team's shared zone are considered to be in both regions.
Okay.
So the bases are in both regions. When you play a capital ship, and we'll go through what a capital ship
I'm fixed.
is.
That's these.
Because I can't remember.
It's a sideways turn that remains in play.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Yeah, capital ships. We'll say capital ship on them.
Yep.
Is that a capital ship?
Yep, never be
That is
yeah.
a capital ship, right. So when you play a capital ship, you place it on your side of your team's shared zone.
Right, so if I did it, would be there.
Yeah.
Each
Yeah.
capital ship in a team's shared zone protects each base in that zone, but only the team member who played the capital ship collects the resources equal to its resource value. So if you play a capital ship, it protects both of these, but it's still your ship and you get the resources from it.
Gotcha.
I have to say, because we're obviously learning how to play from the rulebook, if you do know the game and we do get something wrong, please tell us. When resolving abilities on cards in a team's shared zone, the players on that team decide who will resolve the ability. Players are allowed to attack and interact with each base and capital ship in the opponent team's shared zone, as if those cards were in their respective regions. Right, okay, let's go through the basic rules of how you play the base game first. I'm going to use the new rulebook because they changed the rules on Exile, and they've said you should now use these rules for Exile instead of these rules. So that's why I'm going to put that to one side. Okay, so the way the game plays is you got 5 cards in your hand. On your turn, balance of the force. Come back to that in a minute. Faction affiliation. Yeah, beginning of turn. Right, so at the beginning of your turn, if you do not have a base because your opponent destroyed it, then you will look at your remaining base cards and choose one and reveal it as your new base. But that's only if you start your turn without a base card. Then, if the force is all the way to your side, you'll gain a resource. That is the symbol for a resource. So if the force is all the way there, you will gain a resource. I don't quite know how the turn sequence works. I don't know if it's like that, but we'll get to that in a minute. Finally, gain the resources from each capital ship that you have in play. Early in the game, you will not have any capital ships, but for example, if you have the Nebulon B frigate,
It's going to give you 3.
it will give you 3 resources, or you can repair 3.
Oh,
To gain resources for a card, take the resource counters from the supply equal to the card's resource value. So you just take these and you put them in front of you to say, that's how many resources.
yeah.
Resources you gain on your turn are called your resource pool, and I believe you can't keep any from one turn to the next. I think it's basically a way of tracking and remembering how much you've spent.
Yeah.
Taking your turn, right? Things you do on your turn. You can do these things as many times as you want, in any order you want. You can play a card. You can purchase a card. You can use the ability of a card. You can commit to an attack. You can resolve an attack, which is specifically different from committing to attack, and you can end your turn. So playing a card, you take it out of your hand, you put it face up into your play area, it is now considered in play. After you play a card, if it has this symbol with resources next to it, you immediately gain those resources. So as soon as you play a card that has resources on it, it generates those resources when you play it. Then you move the force marker a number of spaces equal to the force value of the card, which is down at the bottom. So it's got a little circle with a dot in it.
Yeah.
So if I play that card, it moves 1 towards us, just for playing the card. Once a card is in play, you can use its ability and or commit it to an attack, which we'll see later on. Unit cards remain in play until the end of your turn. So units, yeah, people, things, right? You play them, they will stay in play till the end of that turn, and then they will go to your discard pile. Capital ships stay in play. Right, until it's taken enough damage to kill it, which I think is that number there.
Yeah.
Right, so the second thing you can do on your turn is purchase a card. Cards in the Galaxy Row and in the Outer Rim pilot deck can be purchased. The Republic player, or the player on our side, can purchase cards that are facing us and neutral ones, and you guys can only purchase cards facing you and the neutral ones. You can tell it's neutral because it's grey.
Makes my decision quite straightforward.
Yeah. To purchase a card, you spend resources from your resource pool equal to the card's cost, which is the number in the top left, and then you move the card from the Galaxy Row or the Outer Rim pilot deck, and you put it face up on your discard pile, so it then becomes part of your deck. You replenish it if it's from the Galaxy Row, and yeah, okay, that's that. Right, using a card's ability. To use an ability on a card, you indicate to your opponent which card ability you want to use, and then you resolve it. So you can resolve the abilities on the card, they are optional, and when resolving it, you perform as much of the effect as you can and ignore anything that cannot be performed, and you can use the ability of each card that you have in play once during a turn, and what you do is you tilt it sideways to say you've used it. So if I played this, I'd put it into play, it would generate me 3 resources, and then I could use its ability as a separate thing, so either as soon as I've played it or later in my turn. To do that, to place the next droid you purchase on top of your deck. So I can use that, purchase a droid, and then that would go on top of my deck. So abilities on cards don't have to be used as soon as they come into play. They can be used at some point on your turn. Right, committing to an attack. So you can use your units and your capital ships to attack your opponent's base, which may be protected by their capital ships that they have in play. Additionally, you can use your units to attack enemy cards in the galaxy row.
That's what these rewards
That's what those rewards are.
Yeah.
So to commit to your, so let's just say I've got a little bit rubbish. Let's say I've got this and this. So let's say I've got these in play. So to commit your cards to an attack against the enemy base, you group them together in your play area to say these are committing to an attack. And it says to commit units to attacking a bounty hunting or sabotage, place them in front of the target card. Oh, you say they're going for that. I mean, I can't. I think thematically, bounty hunting and sabotage, I think, are the same thing.
Yeah, it's just whether it's just person or a ship.
Yeah. Each card that you have in play can commit to 1 attack each turn, and when moving a card to its committed attack position, you maintain the proper orientation to indicate whether it's... So I can use its ability, and I can still commit it to an attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Well, yeah.
Committing to an attack does not mean it's a separate thing. This is because multiple cards can be committed before you decide to resolve their attack together. So what you do is you commit... to commit your cards to an attack, group them together in your play area. To commit units to a bounty hunt, so you would say, I'm committing these to an attack there, or I'm committing these to an attack there, or something like that. Note that committing a card does not cause the attack to immediately resolve, because multiple cards can be committed before you decide to resolve the attack. So
staggered. Do you want me? I'm going to commit to here, then I get to draw another card. I play it. I can commit that one as well.
Yeah.
And then when we're ready, I launch the attack.
So resolving an attack. There are 2 types of attacks: attacks against an opponent's base and attacks against cards in the galaxy row. Attacks against cards in the galaxy row are called bounty hunting and sabotage. The rules for these will be explained in the fact. Right. So attacking an opponent's base, which is what the objective of the game is. You total the attack value of any units and capital ships that you have committed to the attack. You take that many damage counters from the supply. That is the damage that you're dealing to your opponent. The damage must be dealt and applied in the following manner. Each capital ship that your opponent has in play must be destroyed before damage can be applied to the base. When a capital ship has damage counters on it equal to or greater than its hit points, it's destroyed and put in the discard pile. If your opponent has more than 1 capital ship in play, you decide how the damage is distributed. If you have any other damage counters remaining after destroying all your opponent's capital ships, the damage is dealt to their base. Damage counters played on a base remain there until they're repaired by an ability. And when the number of damage counters is equal to or greater than its hit points, the base is destroyed, and you place it at the end of the balance of the force track, which is your victory points. So that, if you destroy that,
Right, got it. Yeah,
it becomes worth victory points.
So capital ships are very important.
Yes.
Yeah.
When a player's base is destroyed, they will choose a new base at the start of their next turn. Damage exceeding a base's hit points are ignored. They don't roll over.
And I noticed that they're much higher hit points.
Yeah, generally have abilities as well.
Yeah.
After resolving an attack against the opponent's base, keep the cards that participated in that attack in a group until the end of your turn. This is to remind you that those cards have attacked, so that you don't commit them to a second attack. Right, bounty hunting and sabotage. So bounty hunting and sabotage are thematic names for the same type of attack. Each separatist unit, so separatist, am I the separatist?
You're the separatist.
I'm the separatist.
Yeah.
Separatist in the Empire units, and each Republic unit and Rebel unit has a target value and a reward listed upside down. While in the Galaxy row, these are oriented so that the player who can target them is able to read them easily.
Yeah, got it.
To resolve a bounty hunting attack as the Separatists, or a sabotage attack as the Rebel stroke Republic. So we bounty hunt, they sabotage. You target a card in the Galaxy row from the opposing faction, total the attack value of all of the units you've committed. If it's equal to or greater, the attack is successful. Discard the defeated card from the Galaxy row into the Galaxy discard pile. replace the card with the top card of the Galaxy deck. Lastly, you may choose to receive the reward shown on the card. So you can just do it to get rid of the card. You don't have to receive the reward. I guess you always would.
Well, I imagine there'd be some rewards you can't implement.
Yeah. Capital chips cannot be committed to bounty hunting or sabotage. Thematically, it makes sense. Attack values exceeding the target are lost. Damage is not placed on the cards. You either do it or you don't.
Yeah, makes sense.
After a bounty hunting or sabotage attack resolves, keep the cards that participated in the attack to one side. They can't attack again. So we just need to remember which ones have attacked and which ones haven't, basically.
And sorry, remind me, Paul, with the going back to the capital ships,
Yes.
when they've been destroyed,
They go to the player who owns them, their discard pile.
so they're not out of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, you discard all of your units from play. You return your base and each capital ship you have in play to its proper orientation. Okay. So
Why would you change? Why would you change that orientation?
some of them might have abilities.
Oh, of course, yeah.
The Death Star has, for example, tap it to destroy a enemy ship
Discard any cards remaining in your hand.
because it's fully operational.
Yeah.
Return any resource counters, and then finally draw 5 cards. If normal deck
So
building
it's a
rules,
complete reset, isn't it?
a complete reset.
Yeah.
If you were to draw a card and you can't, you shuffle your discard pile and make a new deck. You win the game when you destroy 3 of your opponent's bases.
Oh, only 3.
Oh, okay.
We're playing the intro, the shorter version of the game. It's you play to 3. The full game, you play longer. Right, that's how the game plays.
Cool.
2 versus 2.
Now the intricacies of this.
Turns are divided between teams. On your team's turn, you and your teammate play your turn simultaneously. If the force is all the way to your side at the beginning of your team's turn, you and your teammate gain 1 resource. Teammates are encouraged to discuss the cards in their hand and in play to determine the best order to resolve their abilities. For example, during your turn, you have an X-Wing in play, but you cannot resolve its ability because the force marker is on the neutral space of the balance of the force strike. However, your teammate has a Temple Guardian, so they use the Temple Guardian to gain 1 force, move the force marker to the light side. This enables you to resolve your X-Wing's ability. So I think the way this works is there the force isn't with anybody.
Yeah.
Here, we have the force.
Yeah.
But
You
we
don't-
don't get any bonus from it. But cards that rely on if you have the force, I think, work if it's there.
The force is with us, and there we just
And
give
that's when you get the
I
resource.
think that's
And how do we move the force again?
You get force icons on
playing cards. with
That's
force on it.
right, yeah.
None on any of
It's
these.
Which
the
we
third
don't
one.
start
It's
with,
on the
yeah.
3rd slot. It looks like
Gotcha.
I think some of those.
Got
do,
it.
man.
it basically looks like that. The little star
That one's got
symbol.
2 there.
Yeah, got it.
Each teammate collects their own resources from the cards they play. Resources cannot be shared between teammates. Players use their resources to purchase cards only from their region's galaxy. Cannot purchase cards from the other galaxy. Players also cannot add cards they purchase to their teammate's deck. When you and your teammate attack your opponent's bases, you total all of your attack values and deal the damage split among the 2 enemy bases as you choose. If your opponents have capital ships, all of those ships must be destroyed before damage can be dealt to either enemy base. Players can interact and deal damage to capital ships on either side of their opponent's share zone.
Gotcha. So the one thing we consolidate on is forming a joint fleet to attack your
Yeah.
bases and vice versa.
And maybe
Attacking-
focusing fire on enemy
that sort
bases.
of thing, yes, yeah.
To win the game, you must destroy 3 bases from each opponent's base deck for a total of 6 bases.
Okay.
Some
Okay.
each.
We may be here a while.
So you can't just stomp the
No.
weaker player. It's like you've got to take 3 on each. That makes
Additional
sense.
bases may be destroyed, but they don't count towards victory. The first team to destroy enough bases wins. Oh, in other words, I could kill 5 from here, but that wouldn't win.
Yeah.
It's got to be 3 from each.
So it might be worth doing it to eliminate
If it's got
just
power
for power.
ability,
Yeah.
If the ability happens to be really powerful, we can nobble that.
Right, so the exile rules. We do.
Oh.
Well, there was another thing I wanted to read as well. I wanted to read the balance of the force. Yes. So if it's on one of the 3 spaces here, the force is with us. If it's on one of those 3 spaces, it's with you for the purposes of card text. Exile. So certain things in the game will allow you to exile cards. And where is exile? And there's a glossary about various stuff if we need to look it up. Exile. When you exile a card, it is placed in your personal exile pile, which is an out of play area that you normally cannot recover cards from. The Separatist stroke Empire player specifically has access to several abilities that can exile their own cards from their hand, their discard pile, or even the Galaxy row. Additionally, they have other abilities that allow them to recover cards from their exile pile. Understanding how to utilize their exile pile to their advantage is an important skill. The second player.
Deck thinning.
When you play a card that has an ability that exiles itself, you can use that card's attack, resources, and force before exiling it. When a card ability instructs you to exile a card from your hand or discard pile, the chosen card must be in your hand or discard pile at the time you resolve the exile ability. I don't know what's changed between old exile and new exile. If anybody knows in the chat, tell me. I just remember reading that the exile rules have changed.
It sounds like using the power thing. If I had to guess one thing that was new.
It said something at the start. It said if you already own the old game, the tutorial video, right, as stated above, the outside of the small change to exile, the rules are nearly identical. The video will still teach you how to play the game. Okay, so there is an online video, which it says is now slightly wrong, because the rules of exile have been updated. See page 26. Yeah, so I don't know.
Oh, this one says it must be in your hand or discard pile, but some of them,
At the time you resolve it. Yeah, that's the same.
when you play a card that has an ability
Is
to
this
exile
bit?
itself, you can use the
So
card's
they've
attack
added-
resources.
Cards in exile piles are not in play and
Okay.
are not in a discard pile for the purposes of abilities. Only abilities that specifically refer to exiled cards can interact with cards in the
Right.
exile pile.
Okay, that's what
Okay, so yeah, it looks like they've just clarified it.
yeah.
Okay, I think we're good to go.
Yep, rock on.
I think. Is this game 4 players? No, this game is a 2-player game, but if you have 2 copies of the game, you can play it 4-player, and that's what we're doing today. Never done it before. It might work, it might not. We will see.
So it's our
Are
game.
you two both playing at the same time?
Yep.
This will be fun.
Yeah.
In terms of
Yeah, you're
Well, I mean, mine's
and
mine's fairly obvious because I can't buy. Yeah, I can't buy. I can't buy any of those cards anyway. So I've got to buy. So I've got four resources,
So you take 4 resources.
which I have to buy 2 of those.
Just be aware of what's on camera.
Oh, there we go.
So
Is that
anything
right?
there is on
really
camera.
much the
So
same.
4 resources. So I'll take 4 resources, and I'll use those 4 resources to buy 2 outer rim pilots.
Yeah. So they go
Put
onto your
my
discard pile.
But then I suppose we could. I mean, we should maybe focus 5. I've got 1 attack.
Get rid of this one.
Okay,
Well,
so
yeah, so you put it into play,
put that into play.
and you've now got 2 attack.
So is
I
that
will
that
go
will
in
get
that
rid of
attack
that?
with you as well.
Yeah, so we'll stick 4. Which one are we going for?
Oh wait, you can do this one.
No,
can't you?
you
I
can
know,
use
but
that these.
it's only
Yeah.
a resource, and that
Yeah,
doesn't really get
it's
me
not going to help you
anything.
anything, is it? So.
Let's put 4 on.
Well,
Yeah.
so are we? Can that attack one of these? No.
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 It's the bases
it's
that are
just the
shared.
bases that are shared, I think.
But
Yeah.
Stuart
So-
might want to send his 2 to attack.
I'll
4
attack
and
this
3.
one.
You can't attack
Oh, no,
it.
you can't attack that. It needs 3. You can't
No,
attack
it
that.
doesn't have an attack value. You can't attack it.
No, not.
Oh,
no,
you
I'm
buy
going
it.
to attack. Sorry, I'm going to buy that one with one of the
Yeah.
resources. So.
That's right. So when you buy a card, it goes to your
Discard pile.
Discard pile. Which
Put it to the left of your deck,
Oh,
maybe.
yeah.
And then that gets replaced immediately.
Okay.
So it's another Death Trooper. All the Death Troopers.
He's just
See,
misunderstood.
if a 2 came
He
out, I
loves
could have then
pizza.
tried to destroy that. So
Yeah.
it's good, it replaces.
Yeah.
And then I will spend 2 to get one of those.
Okay. And then the 2 of you together in the centre pool, you commit everything you're going to
Yeah.
assign to the attack.
Should we go for the
Yeah, I
2
reckon. Yeah.
for that?
Yeah. 4
Yeah.
4 on the
Pop
pile.
the cards together, sort of, to show which ones you're grouping.
Oh, yeah.
You don't exhaust them, but
Yeah.
we need to somehow mark them that they have attacked.
Yeah. He's admiring his uniform.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Okay, and then
There
they.
you go.
Everything goes to your discard pile.
Well, there
You draw 5.
Okay.
Right. Our go. So we both get a resource.
Yeah. Both get a starting resource.
You got yours
Ooh,
over there.
Yep, thank you.
Right.
Well, I've got a nice.
Well, I've
standard
got
start.
3 separatist shuttles, 3 more resources.
I've got 4 Imperial shuttles.
Did you get your resource?
Yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah.
one there. So I've got 4 Imperial shuttles, giving me 5. I've also got the Inquisitor, which I'll deal with in a second. I'm going to spend these 5 to buy the Nebulon B frigate because it's a neutral ship, both, and this one gives the capital ship defense and also can be used to heal or gain resources. That goes to my discard pile. These are all committed. I can either do an attack, an additional. As soon as I buy it, it gets replaced. We've got a Rebel Snow Speeder.
Oh, it lasts.
I'm going to buy the MTT for.
Force is already with us. 1 doesn't get me anything, so
Aha.
I will commit this
Oh,
to a
nice.
central attack on
Well-
your base.
Roger, Roger. I've got 2 B1 battle droids. So I could, if I wanted to, use this for attack to kill that.
kill calculation, which
See what
gains
card
us
he's got?
2
You're
more.
Captain Rex.
Well, that's the thing. I wouldn't get the bonus because that's bringing the force towards us, but it does get rid of the card,
Yeah,
which is funny. Because then Bill will get really
yeah,
annoyed.
I never liked him anyway.
Yeah.
Or I could deal 4 damage to a base, which is probably better.
So we can combine and do 5.
Ah, no, yours has got a, when you play it, you must
Yeah.
choose one of
So
those
I'm
things.
choosing to give it +1 attack because that doesn't matter anything. And force
Okay,
with us.
so we got 5 attack.
So I've got
So
I
I'll
can bring the
combine
force
5
back
attack.
a bit.
Let's
Wanted to get off there.
hit-
Yeah.
Let's hit
yeah.
down. They hit us. Let's hit them.
And then it's pretty
Should we
simple.
split it?
Last go.
Okay, yeah, 3 and 2.
Spread the love.
Split the look.
Right. Okay.
Off we go.
Right. Well. So we will bring the fort. No, that's fighting, isn't it? So my Jedi Knight will come out. And I'll use
What
the.
I'll do, Bill, is I'll put that there.
Oh well.
Just
done.
make sure you put things above
So
that.
just for playing.
Yeah.
Such a dumb bear. Right. So we will bring the move. I can choose the Jedi Knight to do various
You're
things.
going to choose to move it to
I'm
there.
going to bring the force back towards us. We'll have a fight with the clone trooper. So we carry on focusing on.
Oh, I can take out that one.
Can you?
Yeah, that'll give
I mean, you
us
still
2
want to
more.
play it.
Oh, yes.
You want to play all
Yeah.
of the cards from your hand.
So
There's
we'll
no
do
point
that,
in
and then I'm spending 3 just to get him
Okay,
to
just
my.
pop them in
Oh
play.
come on, Bill!
Pop them in play for
Yeah.
now.
And
Gain the resources.
there we are. And I will spend my resources on Captain Rex.
So he goes to your
Grab
discard
him while I
pile.
can. Thank you very much.
And it's a vulture droid. So you've got 2 points of attack, not doing
Yeah.
anything.
And so you're going to take. Did you,
I'm going to kill this.
okay, well I'll stick another 2 on.
Yeah.
So you're committing that. You've
I
committed
could
it.
get a reward though, couldn't I?
We'll see what.
Happy with them.
Game 1 material, no good.
No,
Exile 1 card from your hand or discard. Good to get rid of your.
not yet. No, we'll
Pull
carry on.
cards.
We'll carry on. The
So you're
attack
committing that
to
to the attack
to
here.
that,
Yeah.
So that's done. That's
Yeah.
attacked.
Okay, so I'm going to purchase. Well, before I've committed that, let's purchase.
Well, you can
this
commit
one
then.
first.
And just not resolve it.
I think you want to see
No,
what else
because
comes
if something
out.
else
But you want to
comes
see what
out.
comes out.
So yeah, buy that one. See what comes out.
Well,
All the way up.
Oh, that's
You're not having an ATST.
Why not? It looks so good. So yeah, they will go in. Take out that one.
okay, so you
So
kill
you've
that.
got 3. So they're committed. You're now
Yeah.
resolving it.
Resolve that one. Yeah.
So you gain 2 of these. So it's back to there.
So the force is with no one now.
The forces with nobody.
Right,
Okay,
back to
good.
the
Well
Galaxy
played.
discard. It's a Fang Fighter. When you purchase this unit, add it to your hand and draw 1 card of the forces with you. Very nice.
By the way,
No, it's
it's one of
neutral.
those.
No,
Common
neutral.
one. Neutral.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Right. So then, do we shuffle then and redraw?
So that attack to this base.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that will go in your discard.
Everything that goes.
There we go, and that's all that cards.
So I've got separatist shuffle, separatist shuffle, separatist shuffle. Separatist. So I got 4 of those.
Have you got anything that will boost the force be with us again?
I do.
Could you play it first? And I got some that will work.
So I'm going to play the dark side agent to generate some force.
Cool. I'm now going to play 3 Imperial shuttles to take 3 resource. Buy the Fang Fighter. When you purchase this unit, add it to your hand and draw 1 card of the forces with you. So that lets me
We
reshuffle.
need a
these.
replacement.
Sure. That's another Imperial shuttle, which gets me another resource. And that's a Hawk 290. Right, then. Ooh.
I'm going to spend those 4 on another MTT.
Oh, hello. I am going to send 2 stormtroopers backed up by a Fang Fighter for 7 combat to destroy the Millennium Falcon.
Oh,
That's
that's
the card of your
outrageous.
faction for
Right,
3.
let's
And I think I'm going to buy the Death Trooper because I like it more than the ATSD. So that's been blown up. That goes to the draw pile.
Nice.
I still have 1 point left. Y-wing and B-wings are both yours. Nothing
I mean,
else.
you can
I
destroy the Y-wing.
One,
Oh, one resource.
one
Okay, right.
resource left and nothing else. They're all done. End of my turn. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Over to you guys.
Right, okay. So now we've got a bit more bit to do.
It's that.
So definitely use him for. So we've got loads of resources.
I usually do.
Or you
Got the
can.
2 there. another 3
That's
there.
2 as well.
So I've got 5 resources.
You got 7, haven't you?
2 for 7 resources. Now, I also get 1 fight for each unique units in play and the Galaxy Road.
So that's
So-
unique. It's got a little dot in front of its
There's
name.
one.
Okay.
And that is also unique.
So, I
So
can-
he's got 2 fight.
which is just enough to take out Lothiel. So might as well, have we? It's the other thing is, or I could get rid of the Vulture Droid, which would allow me to strengthen my hand a bit by exiling a card, which is often nice.
Because I've got the 2 attacks, I can finish.
All
the
right,
attacks
let me
off.
do that then.
You
Just,
don't have to worry about
to. So I'm going to commit him to the Vulture Droid,
Yeah. And then resolve it.
and then I'll resolve that.
So that's gone. So you can
And then
exile a
I'll
card from your hand or
I'll
discard pile.
exile this one.
That's not in your hand or discard pile.
Oh.
You currently don't have anything
Oh,
in your
in
discard
that case, forget that. Hand or discard pile. So I don't have anything in my hand or discard pile.
If you.
So no, I'll just stick 2 damage on there,
Yeah.
and then I've got 7 to spend. So I'll.
pile. But that's
not
amazing,
mine,
but you can't buy
unfortunately. I can't
anything.
buy anything, so I'm gonna have to buy 3 outer rim
Getting
pilots.
too many of them is gonna.
Yeah.
But they're all right because they self-exile.
Oh, do they? Oh.
Yeah, and that's what I'm going to do with this one.
Yeah.
So you're going to
I'm going
exhaust.
to
Yeah.
exhaust
Oh,
that.
then it gains this.
Gains its
Nice.
force,
Okay.
and then that's
So that goes in your personal exile. Stick it off camera.
Is that all right there?
Yeah.
Okay, and I've got 1 resource left.
But you're buying 3 of these.
Buying 3 of those. Thank you very much.
One
That
for
goes on
one.
the discard pile. There we go.
Thank you.
So they are good for getting the force back.
And were you attacking this?
I probably will do, depending on what else comes out. So I'll buy that one as well for 2. And that one is yours. Oh, attack of 2. Exile 1 card from your hand or discard pile. I think I'll go for that one. No, I won't. I don't want to discard either of them. I just got them. So yeah, let's take out
Remember,
that.
you should be consolidating your attacks together when you're attacking your base, doing it as one. rather
Oh,
than
you
doing
can't.
it-
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not sure it matters.
They might remember which ones they had in terms of capital ships in play. Things like
Yeah.
Good practice. Yeah.
Right. So
fair
to attack, take out
So
the
you-
yours.
So that went for.
That one.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
spread
that.
your
Yeah, they did
damage
enough.
out.
Oh, I
how
see what you
want.
mean. Yeah.
They did enough to overrun Lothal. So when at the
So-
start of my turn, I'm going to pick a new base to bring out.
Okay. There we go.
You'll go.
There we go. Have a new base.
Choices.
I have a very easy turn. 5 resources. 5 rubbishy cards. Although there's a lot of nice things to buy.
Right, I'm going to bring into play Finest Legion, Endor. So, when Endor is my base, all my trooper and vehicle units gain +1 fight.
It's got 16 health.
16 health and +1 fight. Yeah. So, I shall...
16's, I think 16's the biggest one, isn't it? You can have, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to bring into play a Nebulon B frigate.
Aha.
So, you now have to destroy that
Yeah.
before you can take out them. I will choose to gain 3 resources. I think it's just when I play it, isn't it? That's not every turn.
Well, no, it's when you use it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll use it to gain 3 of them, because I can't repair my base and I can't use it on yours.
Yeah.
I'll then play 3 Imperial shuttles, giving me a further 3 resources.
We swap chairs.
I know. We need some. It's getting the attack value that's.
So he is not a trooper. I will also play the Inquisitor and move the force back towards us. Then I will spend 2 of these to buy a TIE bomber. And let's see what comes out. It's an Imperial Carrier. Does cost 5 though.
That one's 6.
Whilst Imperial Carrier is in
Six.
play, each of your fighting units gets +1
Can't
fight.
destroy it.
Very
Either.
nice.
I assume you do have some cards in this deck. There must be somewhere.
I'll spend 4.
So I can't
Yes,
destroy that out of the
Can't do
road,
anything
can
about
I?
it.
So you can just buy it.
There's now a Keldor Mystic who will just boost your force influence. Now, the Nebulon Frigate has no combat
Come on,
abilities, so
come
I
on,
can't
give me
use the
something.
attack base.
Thank you.
sort of done, really. Played a defensive turn, but yeah.
So that ship is protecting
both our planets.
both the
I've
planets.
got decent fighting card on the market.
Okay,
Definitely want to buy that.
4.
Right, so let's have a look what we've got here. I can get the force back towards us here as well. So, I get 1, 2, 4 resources. Well, that's lovely. And I'm definitely going to be spending that on the Arc 170 because
Okay, so that goes
it's
to your discard pile.
a bit of a fighter. And then I'm going
Padme
to.
Amidala.
Oh, there we go. She might not last long. I'm going to exile my
Yeah.
Outer Rim pilot
Bring
to
that
bring the
back to that.
force back. And I shall use my Jedi Knight.
So that's
and
when
my-
you play it, you need
Yeah.
to decide what it is.
Okay, so he's going to be fighting
Okay.
with the trooper. Shall we start the? So I mean that doesn't really give Paul
No,
much
we
many
should
abilities.
focus
Should
on
we
that
really
one.
focus on that one?
Yeah.
So I will spend.
So we have to take out the capital ship
Yeah.
first.
Oh,
Obviously,
And
damage for
he's
that.
acting as a
And
shield.
he
That's
and
fine,
what
I've
does he
got-
do? He
He
repairs.
repairs damage to the base or gain me 3 once you've killed him.
He doesn't repair itself.
No, he can't repair himself.
But I'll have some
Oh,
attack to
magic.
help. Just give me a second to see.
Oh, I don't know.
Let's tell you this.
I mean, Rob's deck's quite thin, so it's just going to keep coming back even when we
Yes,
destroy.
but we
it.
still need
I
to
need to
take it
start
out.
getting some
don't we?
cards, let me burn things. So I'm definitely looking at anything that will let me exile.
It might be worth taking out. It might actually be worth taking out.
Well, I can
Pulls
get
what
up
we
to
can.
5 attack here.
Okay, have you? Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
All right,
So you've got how much attack?
I've
have
got
you
3.
Did you want to kill that now that you've got a discard pile?
No, I think I'm going to focus. I'm going to focus on the. I'm going to focus on base. I'm going to focus on the bases. I think.
Could I do anything with 4? I could get
Well-
that one's no good. Not that. Don't really want that one either. I contribute those to attacking there.
There's an ability on that as well, don't forget.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so we can do that ability. Your opponent discards 1 card from their hand,
But you have to, yeah.
and it can still attack.
Yep.
Sorry, I should tap
No.
that. No, I've tapped it because I've used the.
That's a when you play it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's
well
not-
spotted.
You're not using its ability.
And then, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 7 attack. So we've got 2 get through. No point.
So we could destroy the. We could destroy the.
But you have to.
Yeah.
No, but we could go for.
No,
Oh no, it's
no,
defending both,
yes,
isn't it?
But
Anyway,
I'm
All
just
right.
trying to think whether
So-
to.
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
it
the,
must
fir-
remember
the
that.
first 5 of your attack, whatever else you
Yeah.
choose, are taken by this, and then you can decide what to do with the rest.
Well, let's get
Okay.
rid of it.
This one I'm going to use for the force.
Good man.
Yeah, and then exile that
Where it
one
should be.
to gain another force.
Exile is.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
Is it +1 force?
Yeah.
Oh, so I thought it was +1 resource.
Yeah,
okay.
no.
Yeah, that is right.
let's buy. Go for the outer rim pilot, I think.
But it's damage tokens, you were just getting them mixed up. Or...
Yellow resources.
Oh, sorry, I just thought, yeah, they were meant to be resource types. That's right. So we've got
Well, we'll spend 5 to knock out.
seven attacks. So yeah, 5 on that,
So
and
5
then
knocks
2
that out.
on Endor.
Yeah, I think so. While we can. Yeah.
Okay.
Get it in there.
That's it. That one's
Fantastic.
gone. We didn't have anything.
Right, how we go?
You got anything to.
I mean, I can bring the force 1 step closer towards us, but
I can then do that again and bring it back to neutral, at least so that it's not.
let's have a look.
Or do
'Cause,
we just.
I mean, it might be nice to get rid of Padme
She's very good.
because that's going to bring the force. So I can probably do that. So I'm going to play the B1 battle droid, which is 2. I'm also going to play another B1 battle droid, which is another 2. And then I'm going to play the MTT. So playing the MTT generates me 3 resources. And then I'm going to use those 5. I'm going to commit them to bounty hunting Padme, which works. So they've been used. Padme has been bounty hunted. I gain 3 resources, and that moves 2 towards.
So good.
Good.
Okay,
She
Flying
was
bomber.
very good.
I'm going to discard Han Solo from the galaxy.
So Han Solo's been bounty hunted along with
There's
Padme.
a rebel commando in
It's a vicious, heartless war.
Hmm.
When will the killing stop?
when you're all dead.
Right. I'm then going to. Oh, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, so I can do it. I can play another MTT, which is another 3 resources.
Ugh.
Right.
Okay.
This is a game in same Star Realms that once you get the big expensive cards, you're on a curve and it just goes up from there. I just don't know whether to buy that one or that one.
2 Imperial shuttles to get me 2 resources.
I mean, that's
Two
amazing.
resources to buy
What
Keldor.
does it do?
Well, whenever I play it, it's 5 attack and 2 force. I've got to buy it.
You've got to buy it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to buy Ventress.
Next card you purchase is turn on top of your deck. Then I'll spend my Inquisitor. and
Speaking
bring
of
it
big,
out.
powerful cards,
Yeah, it's going to cost me
Move
8
that
though.
down by 1. And then I will
Take some getting.
assign my TIE Bomber, because I can't kill any of your units. I'm going to assign my TIE Bomber to launch attack against your bases.
yeah, hang on, because I can do stuff as well.
That's just waiting for you to standing by anything you want to send in to attack the bases with.
Yeah, so I'm going to spend these 2 resources to buy the Vulture Droid. And the Vulture Droid says, when you purchase this unit, add it to your hand.
You got an ability on there as well? You
Done
done
it
that?
already.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what removed
after it attacks, I must exile it.
Tap to the side.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's been doing really
General
nice.
Grievous. Right, okay. So I can now play this. So which 5 have been used? Those 5 were used. Yes. This one hasn't been used. Is that right? Padme was 5,
7,
wasn't she?
Yeah, she was 5. Yeah.
So I've got 3 attack here. Potentially 1 more with this. But I could use that to bring this closer towards us as well. How much damage have you got going in?
2. It's just a bomber until I can get that carrier out.
I'll play the Dark Side Agent to bring it to here. Right, so I've got 3 attack going in. That's not enough to bounty hunt Mace Windu. So 3 attack on your base, and you've got 2 attack.
That's a combined total
it's
of
5.
5. We just should we just kill Dantooine to get it out?
Well, I'm thinking still split it because we don't want to replace it with
Yeah.
a better one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there I can see your. I can see the logic in
There
there.
you go, 5 and 5.
So can you spit and
Yeah,
you
no
just
problem.
you
Don't
don't have
touch
to
anyone.
Yeah,
One-
yeah. The rule is you must target capital ships first, and then we can decide. Then we
Assign
choose
the
out
damage,
and dole
right.
out the damage.
yeah.
Okay. 1, 2. All you need is 8 resources.
I've got at least I think I'll be able to get that one. That's at least. So I have I've got 5 resources.
Ooh, you get a big one.
So 5 resources.
Tasteless and Commando.
I need to be excited in these
So-
cards. They're rubbish.
I will spend 2 resources there to get that one.
We'll just remove that a bit. Just to keep knocking it. That's it. 2 resources on Mace Windu.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Sorry, not Mace Windu.
On my Underworld Contact.
World Contact.
So let's have a nice 3 card. No, it's not. There we are.
that guy?
What's Dumbledore? He's one of the separatist leaders, the guys,
Yeah.
the droid army builders.
Okay, I'm going to. So I've spent. I've still got 3 resources left, so I'll spend 2 resources for another Outer Rim pilot.
Yeah.
I exile that one to buy Han Solo for 5.
I will exile the
What?
Outer.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, really.
Oh, he was with the Jawas.
Yeah, he
Just been
can
wounded.
exile him to purchase from the galaxy.
I'll exile
Discard
the Outer
pile.
Rim pilot to be in that way.
Right, so I've got 2 attack there you can have.
So we've got 4 in total. Endor is. I mean, should we just keep going? What's your special pack?
There's
I don't
no
know.
point going for that one at the moment.
No,
They'll
let's-
just give Paul a
Let's
power.
just keep
so
banging. Let's just keep banging.
hopefully
on
that's his
Endor.
best one. So if we
Yeah,
get rid of
exactly.
Just going to put 4 damage on
Full
that.
damage on Endor. Yeah.
Okay, back to us. That's there, isn't it? With 4
Is that, yeah.
Right.
I got 2 battle droids. So that's 4 attack.
Well, I've got Death Troopers because the 4th is with us, and I've got Endor. That's combat value of 6,
that. Yeah.
and then 4 Imperial shuttles, giving me.
I've got 4. That's not enough to bounty hunt Mace Window, so
I'm going to use the Death Trooper to kill the B-Wing. So committing that, and then killing.
is that
Yep, because
that's
that's
3.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because
Oh,
of
wow.
Brothers. 6 because of Endor. He's a trooper.
Okay, so the B-Wing is
B-Wing's gone,
Gone.
and that means I can exile 2 cards from my discard pile. So
Nice.
I will exile a couple of Imperial shuttles. He comes out. Thank you. I've got 4 to buy something with. Let's see. Well, let's place the next card on top of the deck. Excellent units repair 4 damage from your base, and it's also 4. I'm going to spend 3 to buy the Twi'lek Smuggler. I have 1 left. It's not gone over. Ah, perfect. And I'll spend 1 to buy the TIE Fighter. It's a fighter. If I have a capital ship in play, draw 1 card.
when you buy it.
No, when I play it,
Oh, when you use it, yeah.
as its action. So that goes into there. So I'm fully committed because I blew up that B-Wing.
Okay, so I got 4 attacking your
Remember,
base.
when you purchase this unit, exile 1 card from your hand or discard pile, up to 2 cards instead of the forces with you.
There you go. I think they're both on 7. All done.
But they can only do 2
Did I spend my
damage
4
to
resources? No, I
They
didn't.
can.
It doesn't.
They
I
can.
got 4 resources. I completely forgot.
Oh, you didn't have resources.
Still not enough to get a decent
I'm
card.
going to buy 2 Outer Rim pilots. They go to my discard pile, and they all go to my discard pile.
You might want to get the outer rim piles before they
There's
disappear.
not many left now.
Okay.
Okay.
That on.
I might not. We're not exiling this time because I think I need the resource capacity. So that's fine.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's tricky with not getting many cards here.
Yeah.
I think what you need to be doing is attacking these cards to get rid of them
Yeah.
so that you've got more of your cards in the
Yeah.
row.
It's true.
Because at the moment, you just haven't got a use for your resources. I mean, there are 2 Outer Rim pilots left, but once they've gone,
No, that is what I'm going to do. So I am going to buy those last 2 outer rim pilots. Here. And this time I'm actually going to attack the vulture drone with my outer rim pilot.
When you
that kind of
No,
thing.
no,
buy it
with my
afterwards.
so
when you
no, I bought them now. So I've
okay, I was gonna say if you attack first, the card might have come out that you could buy that was better. But
That's true. Yeah,
No, no.
that's true.
I'm not buying any of these.
no, but
No,
when
but
you
if you're
attack
attacking
that card, it gets replaced.
Oh, I see what you mean.
A new card
Okay,
comes out,
yeah,
and
good
it
thinking.
might be-
Good thinking. So I am going to attack the vulture droid.
Yeah, so that allows you to exile a card from your hand or discard pile.
So I will discard that one.
It's replaced by. It's yours, but it costs 7.
Ah.
No, can't
So-
do it. So I'll go back to the
2 Outer Rim pilots.
to plan B. And that's it. That's me.
Right, I'm going to take out this one. Exile 2 cards from your hand or discard pile.
Okay, it's Chirrut Imwe. Oh, him. The guy from
Rogue One.
Rogue One, yeah, the blind one. You can see with the force. Those 2.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, 3. I can buy
I'm
that.
the separatist, aren't I?
Yes.
Oh, and you have to discard 1 card from your hand. Ability.
Discard that.
No, I'm going to do that one.
So well, that was the
Snow Speeder.
Snow
speeder.
Speeder.
Cool.
So let's buy. Let's go for this one. 3.
It's an X-Wing. Yep, that way up. Right,
That's all mine done.
you're both done.
We're on over here, over to us.
Okay, yep.
Yep.
8 resources.
Oh,
Anything that would benefit from the force being with us? I think we already is.
No.
Yeah, that's fine.
No.
I've got just a ton of combat, so I'm going to send in
I
one.
think this is where we feel the pain.
Once
Well, I bought these 2 cards early, and both of these 2 cards generate a whole bunch of resources.
So I'm going to play Stormtrooper, assign him, and kill that X-wing.
I've got 4 attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 resources.
That
Nice.
explodes. He's.
I am going to use this ability to exile a separatist card from the Galaxy row.
As a capital. One card.
And if I do, I draw a card.
Then
Oh,
I'm
and
going
it
to
goes
assign
to place.
I'm gonna play that
Stormtrooper,
for
who's
the
also
resource.
combat 3 because of Endor, to kill the Rebel Commandos, which pushes it all the way to the forces.
Yeah.
place. So he's going as well.
I think I cheated earlier.
It's a
Yes, I did. When I attacked with the
Scout
Vulture
droid.
Droid, I should have exiled it. After this unit attack, you must exile it. So that should have gone.
So they both attack.
So,
Done.
still got
I
4
think
attack.
I will play this one, and I'll activate the ability to discard one card for the Galaxy Row, which with the Rhodian Gunslinger.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yes,
7, 8,
that's
9. And it's got to be this.
The U-Wing. Oh,
So I'm
okay.
going to buy that. 6.
Then I will use the ATST to destroy the U-Wing when it hits attack.
Yeah. 4.
That's a,
Oh,
is that a neutral?
That's a neutral one. It's a neutral capital ship.
It's just a good
Ooh.
defense, isn't it?
Well, I've only got 3. So
Oh,
I'm
it's
going
the
to
other one,
spend.
I will then spend 5 to buy the Imperial Carrier.
I'm going to spend 2 to buy the Vulture Droid, which says add it to your hand.
2 to buy the Scout Trooper.
Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt.
Ooh,
And then I'm
well
gonna
done,
play it.
8.
Exile 1 card from your hand, draw 1 card. Oh, very nice. And then I'm going to
Boba
assign
Fett
the
ship,
Spang
isn't it?
Fighter to launch an attack
Fine,
against
spray.
your.
I've got 7 attack.
That's not good.
2,
That's
4,
fine.
6.
Oh, so take out the cards.
Sorry, 6. I know you 7. 2,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. 6 attack. Not enough to bounty hunt.
Yeah, so
that.
this is the problem with sort of stacking on each of them. We've now got 11 attack.
Oh,
Attack,
it's a
you
waste.
too.
which we can't use.
Ah. Oh well, I'll go back to a tactical academy school.
Yeah.
So they're both gone.
Well, actually, in that case, rather than assigning it to this, well, if that's what you'll play.
Yeah, you go bounty hunt. I can't do anything else. I've got 7.
You can
So
take out
that's
that
enough
one.
to get rid of both
kill
of
that
those.
Rebel Commando.
That one.
So that's gone as well. Yeah, that's the drawback with
Yeah,
with doing it that
good
way.
point.
Okay, so all my combat troops disappear.
And
Ah,
that's
start of our turn.
So now, yeah, the start of your turn,
That's
you get to
exiled.
go through those decks and pick the one you want.
okay. Just out of interest, for those people that are watching, how many people have got this game? How many people have played this game? Or are you just watching us for fun?
I think I like that one.
Well, they're always watching us for fun. But
It's
also,
always fun.
So, an Axis, when I reveal an Axis, purchase a Republic or neutral card
Is
from the
that
Galaxy
nice?
Road
Nice.
for
Yeah,
free
yeah.
and add it to your hand.
Oh,
What'd you do?
nice.
An Axis.
Nice.
When I reveal an Axis, purchase a Republic or neutral card from the Galaxy Row for free and add it to
For
my
free.
hand.
So you've got Mace Windu for free.
For absolutely
Yum, yum, yum.
nothing. He's seen.
At the bargain price of 0. I'm going to put the neutral ones there.
Okay.
There you go. So more neutral units have come out.
Right.
So in fact,
fantastic.
4 of the 6 you could now buy.
Yeah. That's nice to know.
And Stuart's putting into play Yavin 4.
You haven't
what does that do? When your opponent discards a card from their hand during your turn, deal 2 damage to
And
them.
he's got the snow speeders.
Yes,
Mm.
that's going to be naughty. Better try and kill that one quickly.
Get some resources out. 2, 5 resources.
So Capital Rex's fight skill is right now
Each
4. I mean, that's unique. That's unique.
yeah,
That's unique.
that's nice.
Does it count these?
So nothing was
It said
attack
on
of
it.
It
base.
says unit.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that,
So
unit,
that
yeah.
counts as
So
a
no,
unit.
it's not a unit.
Yeah.
Oh, which means it doesn't count that either.
No. So it's actually.
Oh no, that is a unit. That is a unit. It's not a capital ship.
Okay, so 1, 2.
Right, so
three, four.
Rob, you've got to
Still
discard
four.
a card from your hand and take 2 damage to your base. Please.
Rick's got the original but not the new one. Rosemary's watching for fun. Tim's got the original and is curious how the 2v2 works.
Sort of mostly it's 2 lots of 1v1 with a combined
Yes.
attack and defense for the main bases.
Yeah.
So, and a bit of synergizing in terms of what we're playing cards.
Yeah.
in.
She's always nice.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, so with Captain Rex and my Jedi Knight,
So
It's going
when
to
you
be
play the Jedi
5.
Knight, you're choosing.
fights, which so that counts as 5 now, I believe.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to attack General Grievous.
You're going to sabotage General Grievous.
Which gets me 3 more
His
resources.
attack value, so you get 3 resources and
Move
force goes
force.
2 towards
Yeah,
you.
so
General Grievous has
I'll
been.
leave them there for now. I don't have to
Sabotage.
put them on the discard
Yeah, buy that
row.
one too.
It's a Hut fighter.
And then so I've got
So
lots
that
of
one-
resources. I think it's about time we got some defence. isn't it?
Resources.
So,
Oh, nice, you got some resources.
so
now.
let's spend 7
Right. Let's use
to get
this.
that
the
into
second
my
one,
discard
probably.
pile.
Yeah.
No, because you play. Oh, then you tap it and then you get
It's
second.
another
No, no,
base
that,
shot.
I haven't played that for anything else yet.
And I've still got
But
one
you-
left.
you played it, you
But
took
I
one
think that's
resource
going to
when
be
you
that's
played it.
gone.
1, 2,
But
3
we
for that.
have.
So I have 1, 2, 3. 2 I bought
So I
this
can
card.
reveal the top card of my
One
deck,
left.
which I
Yeah,
think means I
put
do
that
a
one down.
reshuffle.
And
I've got
choose-
nothing in
Pick
my
what I was going to use that one for. Yeah. I use that one for a resource
forces
and then use
me.
it to buy.
But I presume I can still do it.
Eldor Mystic.
This is reveal. Does it stay on the top of the deck? Or
Yeah,
does that
yeah,
go to
you're just
the
revealing
pile?
it.
Have you got? Oh yeah, you got mace out already. 6 of that. Are we going all?
I'm not going to
buy.
buy. I don't have. There's no point doing that because I have the force isn't with us.
When you
I
reveal
mean,
a
you've got
card,
6 attack on that one.
Yeah.
haven't you?
flip it over,
Oh,
but
4 on that one.
Yeah.
return it to the top of the deck.
I've got.
Oh,
4,
actually, no. The force is with us. So I'm playing that, and
No, that wasn't with you. Oh,
2
no,
more.
I did that with General Grievous, but I moved it towards us too when I knocked out General Grievous.
The reward for that.
So,
is
so,
moved
no,
two.
so I'll get
When you
another.
play mace, you
Another
get
So
two
two
the
more.
more.
force, so the,
window.
so the
Force
force
together.
is now with us.
Excellent.
Right,
Oh,
so
we can
reveal the
exile
top
this
card of
one.
my deck.
Gain 1 more.
If the force is with me, the mace window card gains fight equal to the cost of that card. So it's another 2.
So
That's
that
it.
goes on top of the deck.
That's may as well leave it. So it's
Yeah, just
8
reveal
fights.
it.
8.
Yeah, 6 plus the 2 for there, plus 4. So that's 12 fights.
And then we've got.
Oh no,
4 from
actually,
the-
now this is also another reveal the top card of my deck. Does that
That
stay
one.
the same one? And it is a trooper. Oh no, it's a unit. It's not a fighter or a
No, it's not a trooper.
It's not a trooper. Okay. So it's still a decent amount of damage, isn't it? That's 12 damage. Where should we
Well,
We
we'll finish that one
finish-
off.
finish
And then the rest
Endor
of the
off,
damage.
yeah.
I don't know if we.
that's 8 to me and 4. Well, what's your combined attack?
What have we got?
so I've got 12, 14,
16.
16.
I think that's enough to drop.
That's
both
yeah.
of
I've
us.
taken both out. Both bases gone.
Good turn. Good. So well the Mace Windu came to the party.
And is that it? Are you all
That
done?
is it, yeah. That was great. It was that card bit. Spot
Yeah,
that.
nice.
Yeah,
That's,
get that.
So Rob's down.
I've done-
There's
I've
2
got
bases
2,
down.
yeah.
Paul's down 1, and we're both down 1 each. Okay.
Bring out the Death Star.
What?
So I can spend 4 resources to just destroy a capital ship.
I'm going to bring out Dak.
Have you got any capital ships?
Yeah.
You do.
When you reveal Dak, purchase a separatist or neutral card from the Galaxy row for free and add it to your hand.
Ooh.
The one with the biggest number. Right. So, Force is currently with them.
So I'm going to play Keldor Mystic, which gives us 2, so it's now back to
I'm going to play Asajj Ventress, which is another 2.
Then I shall
And I'm also going to play the Magna Guard, which is another 1.
exile this, which means I can burn 1 from there, 1 from this guard. A couple of fighters and a transport. So
I am going to use the ability of Asajj Ventress to discard each neutral unit from the Galaxy row.
That's a shame.
Yeah, we
and
can't
my
attack
eyes on
anything
quite a
here, can
few
we?
of those.
So,
I'm going to use type 1's ability to discard Quarry Mercenary.
okay.
Sit with a Blockade Runner.
Oh, another neutral. Capital ship though.
And then I will send.
I'm going to play Fet's Fire Spray for 3 resources.
No one I can shoot. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll be assigning these 2 to an attack against your bases.
Yeah, I might do a little bit of bounty hunting. I'm not sure, actually. I mean, I've got the Separatist Shuttle. It's another resource.
I might as well buy that.
I've got the MTT, which is another 3 resources. So there's 7. By Cad Bane, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no point me even looking at the Galaxy rounds, and it's my turn, because Paul's just going to buy them off.
So I've got. So I-
Pretty average.
I've got nothing in my discard pile, so
We can't get. Can you get a force?
yeah, it might have to be bases.
Move it 2 by.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to use
Okay.
6
We can get the force with us.
to buy Cad Bane. And then I'm going to play the Dark Side Agent for 1 attack. So I've got 5, 8, 9, 13, 14 attack.
15, 16. So that's jabbing 4 gone. And 2 on an axis.
Okay. That one goes there.
Each of your unique units gains. Oh no, hang on a minute. While this is in play, each of your unique unit gains 1 attack, or 2 if the force is with you. So that should be an extra 2,
2 more.
and an extra 2.
4 more onto an axis then.
Wow. That got out of hand very quickly.
Yeah,
Very quickly.
Okay.
not a long game.
Our turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Not a lot of resources. That does move the force to us 1.
So I'm going to purchase Jabba the Hutt and put that one to my hand.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, we destroyed 2 Rebel and 1 Republic.
How do you? Oh, it's the symbol at the
Different
top.
symbol on the back.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
look at the back.
Oh, the back as well. Yeah.
This is really
Okay.
poor. This is really poor.
So if I play that one, and then at some point we get the force, does then he gain the 2 attack then, or is that just a?
Yeah, because it's while.
Yeah,
It's okay, but I can-
he has an attack.
It's not when this card is played.
1, 2. So that's
Okay, I can exile this guy then. Move it 1.
okay. So he's got 2 attack. Well, there's nothing there to attack, so it's only bases. Jabba will get. Oh, gets 2 more. I didn't forgot about him.
Well, there you go.
Jabba's got that. 2 material.
Everything, isn't he, old Jabba?
Exile 1 card from your hand to draw 1 card, 2 cards if the force is with you. Okay, so that's exile. Let's go for the rebel. 2 cards.
So that's him used.
Yes, thank you.
So,
I don't know where I'm putting them for the attack yet.
force, unfortunately,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
rubbish to buy.
Spend 2 fewer on the
That's-
next neutral
that's-
card you
is
purchase.
that neutral?
That is a neutral card.
Oh, it's been right. So, force is with me. So,
That's neutral and that's neutral.
yeah. So we'll spend 1 to get that one,
There's another one.
Okay.
and I'll spend another. Oh, what I like. I haven't really looked at it. It just seems like good. Okay, it's good for thinning down your
And
deck.
protecting your bases.
Yeah. But I need to replace his buying capacity. So I'll spend 2 for
Rob,
that one.
Would you want to choose? You can either discard 1 card from your hand, or we can gain 1.
You can get one.
Oh, sorry, okay. Just wanted to check. I can play
Is
that
it-
one.
How were you doing that ability?
It's a trooper.
Yeah, because there are some rules to say that you can only choose an option.
Oh, that you can do.
Well, the way that's written is either they discard one card from their hand, or you gain. Yeah, well, it says. Let's have a look. Yeah, there are definitely some games where you can't choose an option that can't be carried out.
If we can make one discard a
Choose.
card, this is going to work really well.
When you decide to resolve a choose ability, you must pick an option that you can resolve.
Okay.
You cannot choose an ability that you cannot resolve.
And
But it says your opponent.
yeah, your
Where
opponent
was
must
it?
choose. Oh, well, they gain.
Your opponent must choose either you discard a card from their hand, or you gain a thing. Well, you can't gain a thing. Yeah. Rules query. There's a load of FAQ at the back of the thing. So, frequently asked question. Da, 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 da. Don't know. If anybody in the chat knows the answer, let me know. What's the card?
Do a spy.
So,
How much attack
this
have you got?
is...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And this is
8,
from base game, isn't it?
9,
Should we try and go for the Death Star while we can before we get to capital ship out?
So, Star Wars
Because that's
Deckbuilding
nasty.
game. Sorry, what was the name of the
10
card
attack.
again?
Yeah.
What's this one, though?
It doesn't do anything now.
Oh,
It's
that's
a non-reveal
it.
thing.
This is a card.
Duros Spy.
Yeah, because I mean, once that's gone, at least we can start putting some capital ships out. I mean, I know it costs him 4 resources, but they're all fairly resource rich now, aren't they?
Yeah, oh yeah, I've got it. So I should spend some. So. Draw one card, force with you. Yeah, let's go for that.
So, Duros Spy, because it asks your opponent to choose, they must choose to discard if the force is fully with you.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's from somebody called Kestrel Strange Beacon on BGG. Thank you very much. That's what
We'll
they're
assume
saying.
they're correct and go from there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Don't forget to draw another.
that's the way we're going to rule it today.
Be good, be nice. Oh.
That's right. It's when I can take that game for you.
We only get the benefit, the resource benefit at the
It's
beginning
on
of our
Part of your
turn.
turn.
Yeah.
Right, so if I play this one, you also have to discard a card.
Don't you
Well
have a
done,
thing to
well
say?
done, well done.
Oh no, that was the previous one, wasn't it?
Yeah, which we blew up.
Which we blew
That
up.
one.
Yeah, cool.
It was Yavin 4 that let you do the.
Right, so I can
Nasty stuff. If you...
find the fighting rounds again. Shit. Okay, draw
What's happening
one
over
card.
here?
Just waiting for. I've done all my. Just waiting for the.
You're doing an attack on a base.
We're doing a. When Stuart's done his buying, we'll.
You're going to do a bazillion damage.
I
Right?
think it's 10, but I think we're doing it all to the death.
This game's gone very different last time I played. We had loads of capital ships out. So they were
Okay.
constantly being put out, defended, getting blown up.
So, should we get the damage?
Yeah. That's why the game went on for a...
Yeah, so four
One,
from here.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage from
So
me.
10 in total.
Under the
Yeah,
Death
so-
Oh,
Star.
we'll put it all on the
Yeah,
Death
I mean, I've only drawn one.
All on the Death Star.
Yeah,
Because that is... Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah, exactly. It's not pleasant. Yeah, so I haven't really had. I haven't had any capital ships to play.
How we go?
Yep, I'm going to bring a Nebulon B
One,
Critic out,
2,
and I'll heal the
three.
Death Star for 3.
4, 5.
Ooh,
I generate 5 resources.
Regenerate 3 resources from the Twi'lek.
I'm going to exile the Outer Rim pilot to bring that back 1 towards us. I'm going to play the B2 battle droid. And I'm going to use its ability to exile Wat Tambor. And if I do, I draw a card. And then I'm going to play the MTT. 3 more resources. Okay, so that's got 1 attack. That's got 2 attack. I have 3 attack over here.
I'm going to spend 1 to buy the Headhunter, and the Twi'lek Smuggler means I get to place it on top of my deck.
That is going to attack
Ooh.
that. I'm going to exile that.
Typical.
Yeah,
Now, if I'm going to make to afford it, it comes out. And I'll spend 2 to take the Keldor Mystic out of my draw deck.
Got 1, 2.
Or that.
I've got 8.
Assign this one to an attack on your base.
I'm going to buy for 8. I'll buy that for 5. Buy that for 2. Okay, I've got 1 resource left and 1 attack.
Okay, I've got 3 attack. I think that means we can blow up
An axis.
Nexus. Yeah.
Okay. So the MTT and the Death Trooper are getting together. Double act. Boom.
Boom.
That's 2 from each of you.
What will be? I think 2 from me and 1 from Paul.
Yes.
With my one being a lot more damage than although actually similar level hit points, because that's
Yeah.
9, that's got
Yeah.
10. So
More than now.
So
Okay.
I get to look at the top card of the deck, and then I can discard it. So it's good for sort of like
Okay, yeah.
getting through.
Yeah, and good hit points.
I think now it's just about hit points, isn't it? Because
Let's
yeah.
get the material.
very easy to kill 2.
Over to you.
Okay, well I've got
Three
lots.
materials,
I'm not fighting much, but I've got lots of
Draw 1 card.
lots of money.
That's 8.
Yeah.
okay,
There's
what are your
8
ones?
money.
What do you want to do, Strickland?
3.
You'd have a big one out there.
But I also, when my turn begins, I can reveal the top card of my deck,
Oh, that
and
was
I may
mine,
discard
right.
that card. I won't discard it. I hope you've got plenty of
So you've
fighting,
got to
partner.
discard 1 card from your hand.
What you going to do with your 8 resources?
This is when I want a
Is that
decent,
me again?
decent card out there, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, these. Am I allowed to look at
Yeah.
my discard pile? I don't think I've got many. I know I've got a few. Okay, let's go for a trooper strategy. Rather late to do it, but spend 6 to get. Oh, actually,
Well, you do it one
let's
at a
at a time. So I'll spend 2 on that one.
Space yacht.
I'll spend. Use that one to get this one.
Remember, capital ships, while they're in
Good to
play,
get capital
they
ships.
keep producing their resources every turn.
Yeah,
But to be honest, we're generating so much attack points that
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
not
which is
going to
a-
last long unless you've got lots of them.
Keep getting shot down.
I'll spend 4 on that. Why not?
Protocol droid.
Kill it now with everything.
Does it speak bocce?
It says that this card comes on the top galaxy deck until you discard a card. Ooh. Exile this card to discard cards on the top of the galaxy deck until you discard a card
Okay, I'm gonna
of
kill
your
that one.
faction. Swap that card with a neutral unit in a galaxy.
4, 5.
No.
Take out that one.
I'll carry on with this
Yeah,
late
I
discovered
don't like-
trooper strategy.
Oh, now it
What
comes
was
out.
that? Let you,
So
I can't blow it up.
materials.
That's the thing. Capital ships
Oh, you can't
can't
get
be bounty hunters.
That's if we
Oh,
survive
I won't use that
until
one
the
for the
next
focus because I
turn.
got 2 from.
No, then we're going to
doing
do 26 damage.
Imperial carrier.
You're not far off. I'd
So
say.
you've not got any attacks this turn, have you? You
I
just-
don't know what Stuart's got.
that. So I can do 5 damage.
Good man.
Let's take out that one. Want
That's
to
it.
exile that one for another 2.
Yeah, 'cause if you don't,
and
that's
then-
just going to repair.
So I'll do
Yeah.
that for the 5
Yeah.
damage.
I know.
Exile that card for the extra 2, and I can spend some resources.
Right now, I can't exile these cards because I wouldn't be able to take advantage of the bonus.
I mean, you can.
You can't.
It's not a
carrier.
choice.
You can't touch it.
Oh, is it okay?
If it said
It
choose,
should be facing me.
do this or this, you can't choose to gain something that you can't gain.
Well, that one.
But you are allowed to exile it, and you just gain as
That
much
one.
of the effect as you can.
Oh, okay.
If you really wanted to, you could exile those 3
I
cards.
think I might. 'Cause I think it's
Can you still
time.
blow them up in the Imperial Road?
It's
You
time
get
for
no
fighting
reward.
rather
No, you,
than.
you cannot target that.
I can't target that one either, though.
And not until it's out in play here.
Okay.
It doesn't have a attack for you
I'm
to
not sure
target.
buying is the thing there.
So, oh, I could buy. There isn't any cheap ones.
Admiral Piet. Well, Admiral Piet is in play. Each of your capital ships gains +1 fire.
This one.
Landing craft. Gain 4 over 4. Repair 4 damage to your base. Very nice.
It didn't do any damage. Feel right, does it?
Awesome. Right. Forces all the way with them again. 1, 2, 3, 4 resources, and I'll exile the pilot and bring it to there.
Okay, I'll activate the Inquisitor to bring it one more step this way.
And I've just got Roger, 2 battle droids.
Don't got any capital ships in play, so I've just got one.
Nothing in here to bounty hunt. I will spend 3 on taking the Super Commando.
I will attack. I'll
Aha.
unassign.
So rather than attacking,
Mhm.
I'm going to use these for the bounty hunt. That.
Okay.
2.
I will assign these 5 combat to attack your planets. These we have done 2 and 2.
I'm also going to buy that.
Moncal, has that got a passive ability? That was a buy.
That's
The buy.
Yeah.
What's Coruscant's
You can look at
passive?
the top.
Oh, when your turn begins, reveal the card. You may discard it.
I will
So,
attack Coruscant for 5. Yeah, attacking that one hasn't got ongoing passive effect, so it's less of a target.
Well done.
Okay, well, get that one out. So we've got some. Got some
Okay, start of your turn.
And
and
I will
also
not
that one.
discard that.
So you only get the material at the start of the turn. You only get it when you deploy it.
Correct.
6 money.
The abilities, is it only from our base? We can't. Can you repair your
I don't.
co-op base?
Well, bases are shared, aren't they?
Hmm.
But I presume the capital ships, it's only I
Yeah,
get
because
the
that
benefit
only
on
benefits
them.
your
Yeah,
fighters.
yeah.
So maybe I only get the benefit from the
Yeah.
repair.
The combined effect is just a shielding effect. In the same way that I couldn't repair Paul's planet using my Nebulon B.
Okay,
You've
well,
got 10 points of defence now.
So
We've got
Rob, you
none.
have to discard 1 card. Shame I don't have that.
What
Base
card
it.
have you got?
I've got quite a few of this. Like I've
Nice
filled my
reader.
deck with it.
Okay.
Limit your ability is probably the best way I can play. Then how many
let's solve that.
rebel bases do you have in there? 4.
Here,
Yeah.
we've
Four
killed
total.
two from each of you.
Okay, so that's
rebel bases
attack of
is
6.
There's 2 rebel bases.
Okay.
Oh, is it there? Is our rebel
I've
bases?
got an
These
attack
are
of
bases.
2.
Attack of 4 then. 6. That was done.
To buy.
Patches of 2. I can't buy anything.
Buy her. 3.
Trifighter.
We can take out the Death Star this time. We good.
I've got oh, that's a shame. That's actually reduced his fight
So I've
capacity.
got 6 damage.
I've got 1. I've only got 1, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh dear.
We've got that.
Getting 1 for a fight.
Oh!
But that's.
Oh, that's so I've got.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise I've got 4.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. I just thought.
Yeah, that takes out the Death Star, so that's good. Don't have to worry
And
about
I'll spend another 3 to get that one. I think. Yeah. Actually, that's quite nice. No, actually, I think that one's. No, I will get that one for 3. So that's that sort of spent.
I can buy anything.
So yeah, so I've got.
Yeah, so.
So
I've
Tim
got
is saying
6.
either player may discard to activate the Sea Rock and heal either base for 3.
Ah, okay. Alright,
Okay, I missed that.
cool. Then I won't use that for material. I'm not spending my material. Discard that one to heal yours.
Excellent.
Was it X out of this?
3
Yeah.
off? Brilliant.
Heal.
Well done, partner.
Gone. So we have
3,
Six.
4.
When resolving
10,
abilities on
10,
cards in a team's
10.
shared zone, the players on that team
Excellent.
decide
so
You're
who
gonna
9 there,
resolves the
1 there.
ability.
Then, yeah.
Get rid of the Death Star.
Yeah. So 9
Yeah.
to that one, and then 1 to the other.
Death Star's been blown up.
Good.
Wait, that goes to you.
Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
very much.
So what have you killed?
And then that's still in play.
You've killed 3 of Rob's and 1 of mine. So you don't need to kill any more of Rob's.
You have to kill 2 more.
Should we finish off all the rolls first?
just you all done?
All done.
Resource, resource. Capital ship.
I'm going to play Corellia as my new one,
Resources.
and I will immediately buy the Imperial Carrier and add it to my hand.
So if you have at least 3 neutral cards in play, I do not. Right, so I've got five resources.
Like an Imperial Carrier.
Buy that.
3 resources.
Right, okay, we've got
Then
some
I'm gonna
property
play-
paper.
Yeah, nice. That's 10 defense.
Yeah.
Because you have a
Yeah.
capital ship, I'm drawing a
Yeah.
Oh,
card.
what's that new one? When you reveal your.
He got something for free.
Got the Imperial Carrier for free. Then I will play the Type Bomber to discard the Hammerhead Corvette from there.
I've got 8
The new
attack.
Blockade Runner.
Oh, that one was one of mine.
Then I'm going to play an Imperial Shuttle. I'll play Keldor Mystic to move the force back to over to us. Then I'll spend the exile the Keldor Mystic on the Imperial Shuttle to burn those two. Twilight gets me 3 more, and the next card I purchase goes on top of my deck. So I'm going to spend 4 to buy the Blockade Runner and put it on top of my deck.
Sense.
And then 2. Take Admiral Pier to put him in my discard pile. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll assign the Headhunter and the TIE Bomber to an attack run. We'll back up with the Separatist Dreadnought.
And Cad Bane, so I've got 8.
And I've got 6.
And I've no other use for my 8.
So
So it's 14. So they're gone. And we got another 4.
Are they both mine? No, that was
was it
yours.
14 or
wasn't it?
16?
I've got 8.
I've got 8 and I've got 6. That was 14.
14.
So it took 10 to kill them. Yeah, so it was another 4. So 4 more on Coruscant.
Done.
Got some decent fights.
Right, can you get the force any
I'm
closer?
going it too closer with
Lovely.
Mace Windu.
Oh, lovely. Excellent. I've got that one to deploy.
Good
And
man.
I can
I've got
bring
that one to deploy
one
as well.
because I'll lose a card to do it, but
Uh,
you got any other way of bringing it forward without any like.
I can. My Jedi Knight. Well, I'll pay my Jedi Knight to bring it one closer. And unfortunately, I've only got one resource, which I don't think is going to be much use for. Oh, I can get the protocol droid. But do I actually
Ah,
want
so
to?
you needed
Like,
10 damage to get the capital ships there.
play
Okay.
that.
Draw one card. If the force is with you, the opponent discards one card.
Will reveal the top card of the deck. It's not a fight.
Oh, excellent. That one brings the force
But
down to
it
us.
doesn't get any bonus either. That's a shame.
Still, that's a lot of attack you've got coming in.
It's a decent amount.
You
It's
could
10.
go bounty hunting. You could.
Actually, I've got 3 resources. I've got. I didn't count that one. So,
Did you play that this turn? You played it this
Yeah.
turn. So you don't get it.
So that one you don't get.
no, quite right. Well spotted. Right. Okay. Yeah. So 10 attack.
But did you want to go?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But I think the time is now. We only need.
We need 10 attack at least to take out their 2 carriers, which we definitely need to do. So I've got
And then take
1,
out
2,
Dak.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can
You've
take
got
out
10
the-
attack as
I'll
well.
have to exile.
Excellent.
Oh, that gives me an extra 2.
Excellent.
So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Awesome.
That exiles that one.
So you can get rid of both of the things and destroy Dak.
Have you got
I've got 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we got one left over, so I didn't need to spend that for that one then.
Wow.
That's a good turn. I
So
think.
this, if this
Can't
goes, you
use
win.
that.
Yeah.
You're picking that one.
Sorry, no.
Not time.
So I can't use that for anything else anyway, so that's fine.
Like it.
We've got
Good
a
turn.
few more hits
Okay.
from Coruscant and destroy Moncal. So we can
Okay.
probably do it. Well, it's whether we can do it before they destroy everyone.
How we going?
Yeah. So
Play
first-
that.
well, first things pick here.
Oh yeah. Okay, thanks.
We'll drop a new Blockade Runner down. Which can't do one.
Oh, have you guys
Scouts
already
Trooper.
put those back to me?
I did from that.
Do the top card of the deck. If it's a Empire card,
Play my
gain
Gito.
force. If it's a Rebel, destroy it. So destroy it just so before she even reaches the board.
Attack.
Then I will play
Attack. 1 force. 3 resources.
Stormtrooper and ATSD. So
Right,
should
I
discard
have-
one card from the Galaxy World.
Got 11 here.
Discarding that one.
Nothing on
Very
bounty on.
powerful.
So I've got 11 attack and nothing to do with it.
Apart from
Yeah, apart from that.
Oh,
Nothing
God.
here to do with
I've
it.
got
18.
6. So I can assign 6, 7 to the attack from my hand.
And you get to keep resources. That's pretty good.
I've got some abilities, hang on. While Magna Guard is in play, each of your unique units adds 1. Okay, right, that's an extra 1. I got 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 12.
12
I got 12 here.
plus my 7 is 19.
So 19.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that one they need to kill.
So that's gone.
So
That's gone.
So we've got 19.
Yeah.
That kills those 2 for 7.
And when this card is discarded,
Oh,
defeated,
I can exile 1 card from my hand or discard.
well, each
pile.
player.
Oh, right, okay.
So I think that's all of us.
So,
Awesome. In deck time.
yeah.
So these are
So
dead.
they're both gone. That was 7, was it?
7, yeah.
Hang on, 1 second, let's use tokens for this. So we've got
I had 12.
5,
That's gone.
10. There's your 12 and
Yeah.
my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, your 7
1, 2,
went for that.
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 7 killed your 2.
Yeah.
Then what does Coruscant need?
10. So Coruscant's gone.
Or
We put 2 on there.
Pause. What are their 2 abilities?
That one gives you nothing, and his
Yeah.
gave you something.
Gotcha. So that they need 10. They tended it 1, 2,
2 on there.
3, 4.
Right. And all we need to do is kill that one.
Yeah.
Ah, so you've lost 3, I've lost 2.
Yeah. So we need to kill that one.
And
You
we
need
need
to
to
kill
When
it.
I reveal this, exile 1 enemy card from the galaxy.
That's
row.
start of your turn.
You know, and then we'll
Not-
Oh, I haven't revealed it yet.
Yeah,
Right,
start
gotcha.
of your turn.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get to pick one you're going to bring out.
I got 3 resources.
And I've got-
No, I've got 4 resources. I'm going to spend those 4 resources and buy a Magna card. I should have done that, and I could have done that, and I could have got Count Dooku for free. Oops, never mind. Next time. And my resources roll over from one turn to the next.
Oh, very nice.
I should have kept them.
Okay, so
Off you go.
So I can bring that one
Who
down
is
to
winning?
you.
Well, both of us need to destroy one base.
We have to do 8 damage to that base. You have to do 22 to kill Magito.
actually, so you don't need to kill my pack,
Nope.
do you? So actually, that might be more useful.
That one.
When I play a trooper for the first time each turn, add a trooper from your discard pile to your hand. So that should help.
I don't
Right.
think there's a single Star Destroyer yet.
No.
Well, let's get
Where
Where
that
are my
one.
Star Destroyers?
Not that for 1 resource, and oh, that's on count.
Right, I'm going to exile this one to draw 2 cards. 1.
If I have another trooper in play, I don't yet, but I do for the first. It's the first time I played a trooper, so I can get this other trooper into my hand.
Okay. Add 3 damage.
That's not speed of
I will
ships.
play
There we go.
that.
So, Robbie got
This one's
discard
another
1 card.
two.
Yeah.
One.
That plays 2. Can you get the force all the way to us?
No,
No.
unfortunately not.
Ah. Well, what about killing one of these? Gain 4
I've
materials.
got some decent hand.
Or
I
gain
can
3.
repair.
do
I should repair 2 damage from our base.
that.
That one. And that one. So.
Can you repair damage from other people's bases?
Oh,
They were saying you could only use the ability, but that's all.
good point. It does say your base, so maybe not.
I'll check.
So I should put it back.
But didn't we already say it was okay because that one we
Yeah, that's what it was being allowed.
So it
that one
says
we allowed it.
abilities. When resolving abilities on cards in a team's shared zone,
Mm-hmm.
the players on that team decide who will resolve the ability. So that's
Okay.
resolving the ability of a card which is there.
Okay,
Right.
That's
that-
not-
This
you're-
is not in the shared
You're
zone.
resolving the ability
Yeah.
of that. So I think that might be only your base.
So
Okay,
then you
fair
should have
enough.
discarded the cards,
It's-
not me
it's-
for that one.
It's only the cards which no, it's only the cards which are in the shared zones.
Yeah.
That one.
The player who discards the card needs to So the player who's doing the repair needs to be the one that discards the card.
So I've got 7 attack.
Right. So
Because we need.
we haven't done that yet.
You've played those two.
I've
this
only
turn.
just played them. We can't.
Oh,
Oh, we
we
can
can-
use the ability. Yeah.
Use the ability.
Yeah. I can happily discard that one because I'm not using.
Yeah. To
Yeah.
repair.
Well, no.
So I'll take the
So
result.
if you're discarding the card, it's your base. So
Oh,
you choose
I thought
who.
you can play it and do it for anything
No,
in
no,
the
no.
shared. So
Either of you can
you can
resolve
do
the
that, but it has
ability.
to be. So I have to discard a card for
Yeah.
Arabelle, which I can
Right,
take
okay.
that one back and discard this one to repair. And said done.
2, 4, 6, 7,
All I'm
8. So I've got 8 attack.
we need 22.
I don't think we've got it, have we?
1, 2, 3, 7. So if I take out one of these, if I take that one out instead of attacking the base,
Mm-hmm.
I can then discard another card from Rob. One less card for him to use.
Might help.
But then that's 4 less attack. I suppose, yeah. I think if we're not going to kill the base this time,
Because we will kill it next time, yeah.
So-
Yeah.
those
Thinking.
two can take out that card there, so they're both spent on that one.
Which moves that to there.
Yeah. And then I will play this one, which means Rob has to discard a card. That one's still available to attack, which
No,
will
it's
be
been
going
used,
on
I
the
think.
base. That's been used. That'll
Oh,
be attacking on the bases.
as will all
I'm
of
just going to buy
these.
some cards.
So how much attack have you got?
So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. For me. And any more from you?
I suppose I can buy that one for repairs. 3 attack from me.
So 11 in total.
So 4 on that.
And 7 on
Oh, it's
yours.
pointless actually. 'Cause I don't think any of these are going to end up.
Yeah, I think this could be
6, 7.
this could be it. This could be it.
You've got 2 capital ships defending.
Yep, so we need 17 damage to win.
How much damage? Yeah. Rob's got 3 cards. Hopefully that will limit him a bit.
Okay.
Starting our turn, I'll play Imperial Carrier. And I'll play TIE Fighter. I have a capital ship, so I draw a card.
Ah, he's got another card.
Nebulon B Frigate, and I'll activate it to repair. So, Paul, you can activate that to repair 3 damage from Macito.
So I'm going to activate it.
Ah,
3.
Yep. Play a Fang Fighter.
Got Fet's Fire Spray. Now this is awesome because I'm going to use it to add a neutral unit from my discard pile to my hand.
Nice.
If it had Bounty Hunter, then it gets +2 attack while targeting something in the galaxy row. I'm going to play it for another 2.
1, 2, 3. I'm adding 7
4,
attack.
8, 9 at the
21,
moment.
eh?
9, 10, 11.
Give me 17.
Ah, 17.
I can
Oh,
make-
so it's my
you
base,
have
isn't
to
it?
kill,
Yeah, yeah.
I can make 12, but
We killed 3
Yeah.
Republic and
Yeah.
2 Rebel.
I'll bring that here. So I got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, I got another 7, so that's 18. That's enough to win.
Ah,
Is it?
yeah, you only need
Well
17.
done, boys.
We have to kill Moncal, which needs.
Okay, so we destroy those 2 and we get rid of that.
Yeah, because I've got +1 for each one.
And then I'm going to buy Count Dooku.
Of course you are.
There you go.
Yeah, very good.
Ah, good
So it
game.
does play quicker at 2 players.
Yeah.
You can play a game in like half an hour, especially when you know it. It just goes really, really snappy because you just playing the cards and,
Yeah.
and whatever. But that's it. That's the flow of the game. So the big difference I think for me between this and Star Realms is that you have these 2-sided cards.
Yeah, I like that. That's quite nice.
And,
Yeah.
and you have the
Yeah.
neutral cards. And the fact that you've got something to do with your attack, it isn't just playing attack cards and attacking the base, playing attack cards and attacking the base. In Star Realms, you have your base has 50 hit points or whatever, and you just got to get it down to 0, and that's it. Whereas this has got these with abilities, which is nice, and it's got the fact that you've got choices of where you attack. I felt that there was a lot more.
I seem to remember the
Choices,
bases in
yeah.
Star. I mean, it's been a while since I played. I seem to remember the bases in Star Realms had powers as well.
So
They weren't bases in that context.
they were cards.
They were
that
more like
were-
the capital ships.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
okay,
played in between.
that's
Yeah.
right, yeah. But also, I mean, because I bought loads for it, and I've only ever really played the base game. But I think some of the Star Realms expansions add more layers
Right.
to it, but I can't really comment on it very much.
Well,
Yeah.
friend
But
of
yeah, no, I
mine-
did like this though. But you're right.
it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. Gives you a way of interacting with the other players' cards.
And
We did it
yeah.
so much, so we end up with all neutral cards.
Yeah,
In the middle, we can
Oh, right, okay.
Slaughter each other, yeah.
Yeah.
And it allows that sort of like asymmetry, doesn't it? So you've got a slightly
There was
different.
my Star Destroyer, right at the bottom of the deck.
Right at the bottom
Yeah,
there.
he
But
was-
thoughts on the game? Fun, enjoyable?
a feeling, probably do it more as a 1v1.
Yeah.
Like this adds
Absolutely, yeah.
more complexity and without adding enough real.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
because only the
Yeah.
bases again.
Yeah.
I think if we sat here and played two games simultaneously, individually, it might have been.
It would flow better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel the same. I think it's nice as a 1v1 game.
Yeah.
I don't think the 2v2 game added that much,
It
apart
feels-
from a slight additional overhead.
It reminds me of the Galaxy Struggle Fifth Wheel. It's a way of getting more people onto the table, but not necessarily in a way that adds to the game
I mean, the
itself.
banter's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think with like a lot of deck builders, actually. I mean, and that's not. I mean, I like deck builders. It's not. But I think the IP's got as much to do with it almost as the mechanics.
You're feeling it. You're humming the sort of the Death Star theme
Yeah.
in the back of your head as you're playing it.
I mean, for me, I mean, I'm not. I like Star Wars, right? It's not massive. But I mean, say if it'd been the same thing with say Lord of the Rings, then I'd be more into that
Yeah.
one than this one.
It was nice that on turn one
But,
we bounty hunted Padme Amidala and the Millennium Falcon.
I know.
But then, oh no, it was Han Solo. You got rid of Han Solo as well, but then you got him back from the Jawas.
Yes, but a lot of Millennium Falcon, which he needed to
really
get his
well.
fully
He's energized with the Millennium
And I must admit, that's what I like about this one because of that asymmetry. Because you've got separate cards for
Yes.
different factions. You can introduce those
Snake
little
Feeder.
story elements into it.
Yeah.
So
that
each
one as
faction
well.
has its
Discard
own
for
sort of
making
like,
you discard your
you
cards.
know. But I mean, do they play? I mean, I haven't played it enough, but I mean, if you separated the decks out,
They
are
get a lot
they
stronger deck than
are they
mine, so
pretty much the same, or do they
Yeah,
do they
yeah,
do
The
slightly
concept of
different
cards,
things
yeah, it's a
as a faction? So
They are different.
yeah,
Right.
nice. I like that.
We're going to wrap things up. This has been the second playthrough today. We are going to take a short break now and go for food. We will be back tonight at 7 o'clock. So in an hour and a half time with Evenfall with the expansion.
Ooh.
So me, Bill and Rob are going to be playing that. That will be live on the channel at 7 o'clock. The video is already on the channel, so if you want to go there and set yourself a reminder. And just as a reminder, this isn't a sponsored playthrough today. This is one of 3 videos that has been brought to you thanks to the support of my Patreon campaign. So if you like the channel, if you want to support me and allow me to carry on doing things like this, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see some of you tonight at 7 o'clock. Cheers all. Bye-bye.
Cheers, guys.